Hello and welcome back to Rescue Me from My Distracted Life. Another distracted week. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for my old subscribers. Please like, share and comment. It all helps. We're off on a little jaunt. We're out for lunch because we're totally fed up with the project. It has been 7 weeks with the two separate roofers, and I believe there was a third who was meant to come and didn't come. So that's 7 weeks with roofers. And we think we're roofing the Taj Mahal, but we've got a new one and he seems quite promising.
Oh, don't say that, it's bad luck.
No, I know. The most infuriating part of all this is that we've had 7 weeks or 8 weeks, almost since January, to be honest, with very little rain, maybe 4 or 5 days of rain.
Very unusual for here.
Which is unusual for here, so it was ideal working conditions, and I just hope we're not going to lose them now. We'll see. Anyway, we're off for a little jaunt. Were you having to do the menu?
I can't remember. I'm absolutely exhausted, so my brain just sort of shut down.
Okay, well, we'll see. I don't know if we'll be able to film in there. If we can, we will. But mostly we're out to enjoy ourselves. See you in the video. I don't feel as if I'm on a crusade, a one-woman crusade to berate supermarkets, but this is another pet hate of mine. This is, Giovanni brought this. This is Basil. It's all leggy and everything, but at least he kept it alive. My pet hate is, you can probably guess, is they get basil, and it's a very sensitive and tender plant, and they put it in the coldest part of the supermarket, and what that does is it chills them to the bone, and even when you're getting it, it's nice and green, it's already been chilled, and they're very unforgiving. Basil's very unforgiving, and they die, but at least Giovanni's managed to keep this alive. And we've got some tender little plants off of this, tender little leaves off of this. But if you look in here, my mother-in-law taught me this, and it blew my mind. If you look in here, that's a little individual plant. And if you plant the little ones up, those are just seedlings. You plant the little ones up, you'll get a lovely bushy plant. So, basil for free. Well, after your initial payment. It's only free if you shoplift, and I wouldn't recommend that. I've just got this here to catch, this basin here, to catch some of the soil. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's a little seedling. That can go in. I mean, Giovanni's mum literally could spit out a peach seed and the plant would grow. I'm going to count you as a baby. Oh, okay. No use. Get this one here. A little more protection. There we go. Well, there's your problem with mass-produced food. I mean, you've got to get it. I know that. I understand that you've got to have it. because you've got to feed a population. But it's just a wee bit sad. There you go, you're like a weird stuck into there and you grow into a nice bush. This can't go outside. Not until it's really hot, because it would just die. So it'll sit on my windowsill until it's ready to go. So out of this we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 viable, possibly 8 viable plants. And that should grow into a nice bush. And I'll be able to harvest from it. I'm not going to let it flower. Not that I think it would at this stage anyway. I'm going to pop this back in to the pot because I'm going to need basil and cooking until these are all ready to be harvested. Just wanted to show you my cosmos. My cosmos that I planted, I'll bring you over. Excuse me for twisting you around like this. I've got a terrible habit of doing that. This is the cosmos that I put the seeds in. These are ready to go into a pot. I will put them into a larger pot as a little bunch, a little collection. 2 pots, because they're going to be for the front. But I still not put them outside. It's far too cold. These I bought from eBay, and these are globe artichokes, and they arrived in such beautiful condition, and practically the next day, a couple of days, that was it, from eBay. If I can remember the name of the seller, I'll link it in the description. But I'm chuffed with these little plug plants, and these are, did I say they were globe artichokes? I don't know if I did, but then they're globe artichokes. Of course, I'm not going to get anything from them, but I'm looking to the future, as all gardeners do. These were juicy little plants, well looked after, well cared for, and sent through the post. My dahlias are coming up. One isn't. Don't know what's wrong with this one, but it does have a root system. That's Bella scratching for a treat there, if you can hear that in the background. And these will go out when the threat of frost is over. These are my runner beans. My sister gave me a few seeds. I had wanted to plant them out because I want to leave them in the ground, but I'm going to have to put them in pots. I wanted to leave them in the ground, treat them as a perennial, so they'll come up next year. Just mulch them well. Haven't done that before, and I was desperate to try that as a wee experiment, but that's not. I don't think that's going to happen because the garden next door is not ready. And my wee bird. Oh, look! There's my wee bird. There's my wee darling. They have been busy because they made a beautiful nest out of actual feathers. So I'm bringing in feathers and taking the catkins off of the Kilmarnock willows. These Aquilegia, that self-seeded itself, because I wouldn't know where the white came from. Isn't it gorgeous? And I was laughing because I was trying to get close up because they look like little doves, and I was trying to get close up, and I kept saying to my sister, this camera's not focusing. And then I went in and I realised it was my eyes that weren't focusing. One of the roses. Can't wait till it's all in full bloom. This rose has a slight scent to it, and it's David Austin. Underneath it is just an ordinary £1.50 rose. It's lovely. These are the chives that I just plonked in here unceremoniously. They're actually weeds, but they're so beneficial to the garden. And this here, this little red plant here, is the reason why I keep this whole bush. Because in a few weeks' time, it'll be a mass of colour and insects and bees. And it's already started. I'm leaving the cellophane wrapping on these just to protect the outer side, because I'm going to spray paint this gold. that seems to be enough. I'm going to buy these scones for here. I'll put this up here to divide the kitchen from the seating area, which will be a seating area, maybe not be a seating area, maybe incorporated into the kitchen later on. We'll see when we fix up the house next door. But I'm going to put these scones here, and I don't have any electricity, but you can buy off of Amazon the remote control bulbs. So that might take some time to get a size, and might take some time to get a scones. I've walked past them 1,000 times. But when I get it, this is where it's going.